If you find yourself getting stuck or feeling like your manifestation isn't moving forward, you're doing the things, you've seen movement, but now it's almost like everything is halted and nothing here, crickets now. What does that mean? Why is this happening? How can we fix it? That's what we're discussing in this episode of Roxy Talks. Stay tuned. What is up, my fellow dreamers and soul searchers? Thank you for joining me here for another episode of Roxy Talks, where we discuss confidence, mindset, manifestation, and more. I'm Roxy Lee. I'm a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you banish your negative thinking and limiting beliefs so you can bring love, clarity, and joy into your life. If you are looking to get to the bottom of the issues that are standing in the way between whatever it is that you want and you, check out my Manifest a Specific Person workshop. It's a 9-module course you can get started on right away that will really help you get to the bottom of your issues. It's geared towards relationships, but it really works for every area of your life. You can check that out at my website, roxytalks.com. I've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and more courses and workshops at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. You can also join me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Now, before we get into this video, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. So if you find yourself getting stuck, just first of all know that you are not alone. This is something I see a lot, and it's understandable because we're still kind of trying to figure out the best way to do this, and not everybody realizes how much their thoughts are truly creating their world in every single moment. Your awareness is a manifestation. You are alive because you are manifesting, and you're manifesting because you're alive. Those two things will always be working in conjunction with each other. So I see two major things happening when people are finding themselves stuck. And as usual, it has to do with language. It's always language, right? Because our thoughts are manifesting what we say, what we think, how we're perceiving our world, how we're defining what's going on around us is what perpetuates our world. And this is why it is so important to get a hold of what you think about your life. It's not about what's actually happening. It's what you think is happening in your life that perpetuates it or determines the next step. So the first thing I see people doing when they are stuck, they find themselves making some progress then not, is that they are making progress, whether it's getting unblocked, getting a text message, having a phone call, maybe hanging out, seeing some movement, actually seeing movement from their person. Something is unfolding, but it's not quite what you thought or where you thought it would go or how you thought it would unfold. It's not this big grandiose apology or whatever. So you label it as, yeah, I'm seeing small things, making a little bit of yeah, but it's not really, yeah, a little bit here and there, just like a little small thing, just like these dumb insignificant things, but like not what I want. I hear that surprisingly a lot, surprisingly. And I'm like, why are you describing the mountain that you just moved as a small, tiny, insignificant thing? Getting unblocked after no contact of 8 months is not a tiny, insignificant thing. And don't you dare treat it like that. Act like it's the big, oh my God, look what I'm doing. Oh my God, I did this thing. Yes. Act like that because it's true. And you want to keep that energy going. We don't want to continue the energy of like, kind of a barely nothing. Fuck that energy. We need the, bitch, do you see what I just did? Energy. Do you see that I'm making this person do blah, blah, blah? You see all this stuff? Oh, I just made you say that. Just made you do that. Or whatever. Take your power and celebrate it so that you can amplify it, magnify it, and use it more. Get more understanding of how powerful you actually are. You are doing all of this, and it is always you. So be sure that you are not actually manifesting your situation and turning around and calling it jack shit, because that's a problem. You cannot expect to move forward when you are taking actual progress and evidence and diminishing it. You can't have both. Which is it? Did you make something happen, or is it not shit? Pick one. Don't pick this one. Pick this one, I should say. The other thing that I see people doing frequently when it comes to getting stuck is that they do get that movement, right? But they don't realize it's movement. And a lot of times these two things go hand in hand with each other. They're getting the movement, right? They're seeing the progress, but they don't move their manifestational story or their focus ahead with the movement. So for example, this is the easiest way to think about this, is that let's say you're trying to get an SP back, you're trying to get a relationship back, trying to get your ex back. If your ex calls you, texts you, says hi, hangs out with you, unblocks you, blah, 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 you see movement, you have gotten them back. You are no longer trying to get them back. So if you continue to focus on getting them back, getting them back, I'm getting them back, I'm getting them back, I'm getting them back. Yeah, you are. But what else? Because they're already back. So what you've just done is gotten yourself into the trap of reaffirming your current reality, getting stuck in a feedback loop like most of us are in for most of our lives. You have to move the story along forward with you. If you don't move that story along when it makes progress, then it becomes stagnant. So it's very important that you're not doing either of these two things, or especially not both of them, because they very well easily can go hand in hand with each other. Yeah, I saw some movement. It really wasn't what I wanted. I'm trying to get him back. It's like, yeah, he's texting. I'm just like, yeah, but I'm working on getting him back. No. This person loves me, worships the ground I walk on, can't get enough of me, he's been thinking about me this whole time, and we are having this amazing, just like, our romance is rekindling. So, it feels so good to be back together. It feels so amazing to be around this person again. Bring the story forward to match where the manifestation is. Otherwise, you are staying in your current, which it's like, hey, at least it's better than your previous, but it's not where you want to go. So whenever I think about this, I just keep seeing the game Jumanji in my head. I don't know if you've seen the old version with Robin Williams. That's like one of my favorite movies. My sister and I watched it all the time. We read the book, loved that movie. Okay, so just like in that movie, when you roll the die and you move forward, your piece moves along with the game. The game piece moves along as the game evolves. Just like, Candyland, all the games, right? You have to move your piece in order to get from start to finish. You have to move along with the game board. And the game board is already in existence, right? You're not making the game board while you're on it. You're just playing a game that's already been in existence for a while. Your atoms have been around since the Big Bang. You are not new. This is not new. Nothing new exists under the sun. This is old news. And then think about Jumanji too. Think about Alan Parrish. I've seen that movie so many times. When he got sucked into the game, his piece did not move forward. Neither did he. He was stuck in a feedback loop for 25 years. He was stuck in the game without moving forward. He was frozen. Okay, it's the same thing with you. If you are not moving your story along, if you're not moving your piece along with that story as it's going, you're going to get left behind. You're going to get stuck. And then just like in Jumanji, as soon as we start rolling the dice again and start moving forward, the pieces move, the game continues, and we get to our eventual finish line or mile marker. Not saying it's the end, I'm just saying it is a landmark. So if you're finding yourself stuck, look at what you might be doing to keep yourself there. Because technically you are the glue preventing yourself from moving. You're doing a peanut butter on yourself, whatever the fuck that means. That is such a weird, I don't know where that just came from. Anyways, you're doing the peanut butter and stop it. So put some jelly on there, put some slippery stuff, and maneuver out of that situation. Figure out what it is that you're doing to keep yourself there, whether it's continuing to affirm your current reality and not moving your story forward, whether it's saying that you're not moving forward even though you are, or a combination or both, or maybe something else. Either way, look at your behavior, look at what you're affirming, and adjust it. That's all you got to do is stop saying the stuff that's keeping you away from what you don't want and start saying the stuff that's going to move you towards the stuff that you do want. Simple. So I want you to comment down below, I'm controlling my own narrative. I am controlling my own narrative. And what this means is that you are always telling the story in here. You're always narrating what's going on. And don't you ever forget that. Because what you do with this, what you say happens in your world actually happens in your world. So be very, very careful. Now, if you'd like to get to the bottom of whatever it is standing in your way and keeping you away from your manifestation, you can check out my Manifest a Specific Person workshop. It is geared towards love, but it will help you with any situation in your life. It's 9 lessons that you can get started on right away at my website, roxytalks.com. I've also got exclusive merch, podcasts, and other courses and workshops at my website, roxytalks.com. Of course, that link is in the description below. You can also join my Facebook group, Black Moon Society. It's a great community for like-minded people who are helping each other manifest. And don't forget to join me on social media. I'm on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Here on the Roxy Talks channel, I go live every Monday at noon-ish PST for Q&A, and I've got brand new videos out every Tuesday through Friday, so make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification so you never miss an update. And if you're feeling generous, please like and share. That helps us reach as many people as possible, and everyone deserves to know that they are in complete control of their reality. We're all raising our vibrations together. You have the power. I believe in you.